Hi everybody, Steve Griffiths here, developer of the MTPredictor software program. Today I'd like to look at what happened yesterday when the Fed did their announcement, and it's a good video to do because you can see how when the Fed makes an announcement how it can really move the market, so it's something that you need to be cautious and aware of. This is the 3-minute chart of the E-mini yesterday. You can see that it was chopping sideways, going really nowhere until the Fed made their announcement at 2 o'clock. And as you can see, the market just shot up and carried on higher from there. So this is what we talk about when we're educating people in our training webinars, that you need to know when these announcements are. We've been telling people about this announcement for quite some time now, and in yesterday's training webinar we're advising people to be very aware of this and to be cautious of it. So why should you be cautious of it? Well, you can get circumstances like this. Here we had a TS4 sell on the 3-minute YM that would have actually had you in the wrong direction when this announcement came out. This is why we tell people, if an announcement like this, particularly a big one like we knew was going to move the market yesterday, you should not take the trades just before a Fed announcement. It just seems complete stupidity to want to get into the market just before you're likely to get a very big move like this. So again, this is why we teach people what you should do with trading, and not to just follow these signals blindly like some robot. And this is why I'm so much in favor of education rather than just automated trading, because any robot would have got completely and utterly hammered here, whereas as a human being trader you'd have known about this announcement because we were telling you that it was there, and you would not have taken this trade, therefore have avoided getting into a sticky situation. So hopefully this has been a very good example of how the Fed, when they make a big announcement like this, can really move the market. As you can see, it absolutely shot up there. So that was the USE minis. However, if you're a Forex trader, here's a 15-minute chart of the British pound against the US dollar. In this particular example, here was a TS3 buy setup, a blue STF here, so it was a standard MTPredictor trade setup. If we look at the analysis on this, you can see that you would have been long into the market here as this announcement was made, and then you can see it was shot straight through your targets, and you'd probably then followed on with the ATR stop. So in this particular example, if you're a currency trader and you did have a position open going into that Fed announcement yesterday, you'd have actually come out with an absolute massive profit of approximately 9.8R. So it does show you that when the market moves very quickly like this, sometimes you can be on the right side and make a very, very nice profit. Sometimes you can be on the wrong side and make a loss. But generally, I think our advice is that if you know that you're going to have an announcement coming up, then you need to be very cautious about that, and particularly if you're on very short-term charts, like this is a 3-minute chart, and this setup unfolded just literally within a half an hour of the announcement, is not to take them. It really isn't. Or if you are, for example here, if you were short this, you would have just been gone past your 100% initial risk. So you either bring your stop to break even, which probably wouldn't have made much difference in a fast move like this, but you probably come out and say, well, I'll just take a small say 1 hour profit, or even just come out break even. So you just cancel your trade just before the announcement's made. So if you were using common sense here, you could have either come out with a small profit or a break even trade here and avoided this. And say if you were on the other side of the coin on the British pound, what was the profit here? The profit was just about break even when this was coming in here. So as you can see, the Fed announcement can move the markets. So sometimes you can be on the right side and have big profits, sometimes be on the wrong side, but I think a general word of advice would to be aware of these and just be cautious when they are about to unfold.